Hi everyone, Spurs here, back with another video. Guys, I missed you. As you can see, I haven't been posting for the last 2 or 3 weeks. I mean, because of the holidays and everything. So I kind of like took a holiday as well on this channel. I was like, you know what, I won't post for the next 2 or 3 weeks up until we get into the new year. That's when I'll start posting. So we're here now, 2025. We thank God for He has made it possible for us to see this new year, 2025. I'm glad you guys are still here supporting me on this channel as you have always done. Thank you very much. So for 2025, what are the plans for 2025? You may be asking to say, okay, what will happen on this channel? So to be honest, I think I'll just consistently upload many more videos each week. I'll try to upload, let's say, 2 videos each week, or maybe sometimes 3, just depending on how busy I am at work, or if I find time over the weekend to shoot, because I always shoot these videos on the weekend. And yeah, I'm still I'll try to find some time for me to be shooting these videos. So one thing that I want to talk about 2025 is to do with setting goals, plans, and systems. So if you have followed this channel for some time, you understand that I uploaded a video sometime to talk about systems, to say for the new year, what you need is, you shouldn't set up new goals or new challenges or whatever, but you should set up a system that will aid you in achieving your goals. Now, I said I got that from the book Atomic Habits. I kind of like, it wasn't a review of the book, but I said I got that from Atomic Habits by James Clear, which is a good book. If you haven't read that book already, I will urge you to read it. It's one of the best books that I've read. I read it at the start of no, it was end of 2023, going into 2024. So one thing that I learned was that we rise to the level of our systems. There's a quote, I think I'll try to find a way to put it right here, but it says, we don't rise to the level of our goals, but we rise to the level of our systems. I'll put it here as I've said. So that's one of the things that I've tried for myself, as well as I always tell people to say, if you want to do something else, if possible, set up systems for yourself instead of just saying, you know what, this year I want to do ABCD. So I'll talk about a few things about the systems that I'm trying to set for myself for this year, either to do with this channel or just to do with personal development. But I'd also like to learn from you guys, what are some of the systems that you would like to set for yourself in this new year. So the first system that I'm trying to set for myself is to set time for reading. So I always read, like I always try to put in time for reading, but let me be honest to say, I'm not always consistent with reading, because I mean, I'm always busy. Oh, it's like sometimes I'm like, let me read a book or let me shoot a video. I'm like, you know what, let me go shoot a video, I'll read later. But to be honest, I love to read. So this year I want to do a lot more reading than last year. I think last year I finished just a few books than usual. I don't know if I should say it that way, but last year I finished a few books. I started some other books, but I didn't finish reading them, which I plan to finish them this year. So, but also, let me just digress a little. I learned to say, you don't have to finish every other book that you read. If you feel like it's not really working with you, like whatever you're getting from the book, it's okay to just leave it. You shouldn't say, oh, let me just finish 20 books this year. But stick through the book if you can, but if not, you shouldn't force yourself to read through the book. But anyway, so as I was saying, to say this year I want to read a little more books, to say I'm putting a goal for myself to say I want to read 3 books each month. Now, this may be, to be honest, a little bit more over ambitious of myself, but it's a goal that I'm willing to put for myself. Now, what are the systems that I have set for myself for me to read these books? Now, the first one that I've done is to block out time for reading, to say this specific time is for reading. The second thing that I've done is to put my book in a place that is always visible, that whenever I go into my room, I'm able to see the book, to say, oh, this is a book that I'm reading. So I can easily see it, and I can easily think of reading the book, instead of just putting the book, let's say, on the bookshelf and be like, you know what, I'll get to it when I want to read. So I always have the book right on the side of my bed, so that when I want to read, I can easily just reach out and then get to read. Or else I put it on my table where I used to work, uh, and then when I want to read it, I'll just go and grab it and then read. So those are the 2 systems. Firstly, I've written the list of the books that I want to read from January to July for the next 6 months. So that's like what, 18 books. I've been able to write all the books. I already have those books in stock, but the other ones I'll be able to buy as I go. So the thing is, I told myself, you know what, finish the books that you already have, and then you can be able to start buying new books. Because to be honest, for someone like me who likes to read, whenever there's a new book, I'm like, okay, let me go get that new book. Oh, let me go get it. But I've told myself I'll only buy a book only if I finish all the books that I already have in this house. Now, maybe I can buy a book. I mean, if I see something interesting when I go to the bookstore or when I see something online. But for now, I just want to finish everything that is on the bookshelf. The second thing that I want to do for this year, as I said, is to consistently upload videos here on this YouTube channel. I think I tried last year. I had a goal for last year. Last year, I wanted to upload 100 videos, but then I think I uploaded around 85, if not I think around 85 or so. I tried, to be honest, around 80. To be honest, I kind of like did 80% if we just do simple maths. So I did 80% of what I thought I would do in the year 2024. But this year, I plan to do a little more. For last year, there was a time that I didn't upload not even one video. I think for 3 months or so, I think May, June, July, I just uploaded one. Then I was kind of like took a break for whatever reason. I can't even say why I took a break. I think maybe I was busy and everything. So for this year, I just want to be consistent. I want to be uploading at least 2 videos each week. So how will I do this? What are the systems now? Firstly, to come up with the ideas right before the weekend, because I always shoot them on the weekend. So to always make sure that I come up with the ideas before the weekend is there, and to always make sure that I write the script if I can during the week, that over the weekend I just simply shoot the videos. Because sometimes, to be honest, if you have to do the script, come up with the title, come up with everything on the same day, comes a little bit more overwhelming, if you will. But this year, I just want to kind of like come up with everything. Let's say from the onset, let's say from Monday to Friday, and then over the weekend, I just do shooting of the videos. Another thing that I want to do with the videos today, this year, is to do with maybe I'll do a little bit of more like long form podcast type of videos. I mean, that would be will be talked about later on in this year. But for now, that's one of the things. Now, there's another major announcement that I want to make, but I'll do it in the next 2 or 3 months. I've been working on something, and I'm really excited to share that with you guys. So yeah, I hope I share that with you sooner. So that's it about me and to do with the content that I share. But also, I want to be consistent in posting on my socials, LinkedIn, Twitter, as well as X and Facebook. I don't post on IG that much, but anyway, on these platforms. So most of the times, what I post here on YouTube is what I post on the socials. And yeah, if you are more of a person that likes to read than to watch these videos, then you can be able to follow me on my social media platforms. But for that, I think that's it for me for this year, 2025. And I would like to learn from you guys, what are your the ways that you use for you to let's say to achieve your goals. What do you do? Do you set up systems as well? Or maybe you think you just set up goals and that works for you. I'd like to learn from you guys. If so, please write in the comment section below, just for me to learn what you guys do. And also, let me know what you guys are up to for this year. You know, sometimes when you tell it to someone, kind of like they remain your, you can make them become your accountability partner. It just depends. Sometimes people are like, you know what, you don't have to tell people whatever you're doing, because you kind of like kill the motion, kill the vibe, or whatever. There's different ways to different things. But sometimes when you tell it to people, they can somehow hold you accountable. For example, I have said I want to be uploading 2 videos on this channel. So if I'm not uploading 2 videos, one of you guys can come to me and say, oh, Wes, you said you do this. I'd be like, oh, they're just saying what I said. You kind of like be my accountability partner, right? So that's it about me for this year. And thanks once again for supporting me the whole of 2024. And yeah, hoping to have a good year this year. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.